वेलकम टू येट अनदर इंटरेस्टिंग सेशन ऑफ आस्क मी एनीथिंग, जहां पर दोस्तों आप मेरे से फाइनेंस इंडस्ट्री से जुड़े और फाइनेंस करियर से जुड़े अपने सवाल पूछते हैं और मैं अपने अनुभव से आपको उनका ऑब्जेक्टिव आंसर देने की कोशिश करता हूँ। नेक्स्ट क्वेरी यार वी हैव फ्रॉम वंदना वर्मा. What is Vandana saying? Let me read her query. She says that, sir, I am in third year pursuing my Bachelor's of Business Administration. I think this will be your BBA program, Vandana. And I am confused about whether I should pursue MBA Finance or CFA after the completion of my undergraduate course. Or should I have a job after my BBA and then do CFA simultaneously? And also, can I do online MBA along with CFA? So, Vandana, I think your queries have 2-3 parts. Let me answer these queries here in these parts itself. So, one is you are confused whether you should do MBA Finance or CFA after the completion of your BBA program. So, Vandana, let me tell you this here with a lot of confidence, right? Because in the last 5-6 years here, I have taught thousands of students to prepare for CFA. They all came from a lot of these diverse backgrounds, right? And very normal backgrounds, right? Like BBA, BCom, BA, BSc, etc., right? BCA. And they were able to crack CFA and get into top-notch financial firms. And the reason for the same is that Vandana, unlike MBA institutes, which are 1,000 in number, today MBA in our country, there are 1,000 plus colleges which are giving MBA in finance degrees. But unfortunately, without the brand of the college, these degrees have no meaning. Think of from the point of view of a recruiter. The recruiter who is trying to recruit you is trying to look at the brand on your resume. They are trying to look at, they are trying to get confidence about your profile. And unfortunately, they do not have time to interview, so many people because thousands of applicants, they apply for every job opportunity which is there in the market. So Vandana, just like you, there will be thousands of others who will be applying for the same job profile in which you are interested in. Unfortunately, the recruiters have very little time to talk to all the aspirants. So what they do is that they look for brands on your resume which can give them confidence that the time they spend in interviewing you will be worth it, right? And hence, in finance, they look for CFA as the brand which is global in nature, which has now become like a gold standard. And once they find this keyword CFA on your resume, they quickly then call you for the interview. And rest then is taken care of, because I think the first step, which is your entry in a interview forum itself, is pretty difficult if you do not have a brand on your resume. Now compare it with you having MBA Finance on your resume, right? So if you don't do this MBA Finance from a top-notch institute, right? And there are only maybe 10, 12 colleges in our country which have a great brand, right? 6 of them are old IIMs, which we also call Blackie, which is Bangalore, Lucknow, Ahmedabad, Calcutta, Kozhikode, and Indore. So apart from these 6 institutes, which are IIMs, there are, then other bunch of other institutes, right? Like XLRI, FMS, MDI, Narsi Munji, SPJ, etc. So ऐसे 10-12 colleges ही हैं, right? MBA के अंदर, which have decent brand. And the probability of getting into these top-notch colleges of MBA is only 1%. So if your probability is only 1%, then there is 99% chance that if you pursue your MBA in finance, you will not be doing your MBA from these top-notch institutes. And hence, you will just waste your time, energy, and money if you are doing your MBA from these institutes. So my word of advice is that if you are really serious about building a career in finance, think backwards, which means first think about what does a recruiter want to see in a resume. So a recruiter is looking at a brand on your resume. Then work backwards from there, that what will it take for you to get a brand? So is it MBA in finance from a top-notch institute, or is it CFA? Now getting into a top-notch MBA institute has 1% probability. Compare that with CFA. CFA level 1 has a 40% pass rate. CFA level 2 has a 50% pass rate. So compare these 40-50% pass rate with 1% pass rate. So your probability of getting a CFA brand on your resume is far, far higher. And hence, if I am in your situation, I will definitely put my time, energy, and money towards getting the CFA brand, which is global in nature and which will open up all these opportunities in the world of finance, right? Next up, I think this also answers your last part of the query where you have asked, sir, can I do online MBA along with CFA? क्योंकि अगर MBA ही किसी घटिया इंस्टीट्यूट टियर 2 टियर 3 कॉलेजेस करने से उसका कोई मान नहीं है. तो you can clearly know that online MBA का तो ऐसे ही बहुत little brand होगा. तो hence यार your last query also has a very strong no to it, because if you do online MBA, again, of course you will be doing it at a slightly lesser cost because online MBAs are cheaper. But again यार, आप 5 रुपए लगाएं या 500 रुपए लगाएं, अगर उस पैसा लगाने से आपको कोई ROI, रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट ही नहीं मिलने वाला है, तो फिर तो यार आप 5 और 500 दोनों ही बर्बाद है. तो उसको आपको सेव करना चाहिए, राइट? अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, you have also asked that should I have job after my BBA and then do CFA simultaneously, right? So yeah, this is your personal choice, Vandana. I never advise my students to not do a job, right? And just focus on CFA, because yeah, unlike CA, IIT, UPSC, CAT, etc., where you need a lot of time investment to prepare the course, CFA is pretty easy, provided you build this course in a logical manner, provided you studied this course in a logical manner. In fact, the way I have taught my course, it is very concept driven. It has a lot of practical examples which will explain you the details of each of these concepts with a lot of real life examples which are transpiring in the domain of finance and in the domain of business. So that way, if you undergo the study of CFA in a practical manner, then yeah, a lot of my students along with their job are easily able to cover, right, the CFA curriculum and are able to crack CFA with flying colors, right? So here is the thumb rule. The thumb rule is that if you are able to spend 90 minutes on a daily basis, right, then in 4 to 6 months, right, you should be able to complete the course, and not just complete the course, but should be able to, take all the mock exams, do a thorough revision, and be fully prepared for your exam. So if you are getting a decent job, then you should definitely get a job without thinking कि अरे सर जॉब के साथ साथ क्या मेरा CFA का प्रिपरेशन हो पाएगा, because 100% हो पाएगा यार. In fact, 50% of all my course takers are working professionals, and they are very easily through my course as well as through their 90 minutes and investment every day are easily able to prepare this entire curriculum in 6 months and are able to give the exam and pass the same with flying colors, right? So Vandana, I hope this gave you a lot of clarity. Again, my best wishes for you. I truly, truly wish that you build an amazing, amazing career in the world of finance. And in this pursuit, if I am able to help you with either my mentorship session, right, or through my lecture series, I'll be more than happy to do the same. Dosto, I hope you gained a lot from the session today. If you are excited to start your journey in finance and want to prepare CFA, friends, I am here to help you. I have prepared the entire CFA Level 1 curriculum in very easy to understand lecture series. It has a lot of practical examples, right, from the finance industry and business industry, where I've explained you every concept, linking it to how this concept is used in the real financial world, like fiscal policy, monetary policy. I've picked up real quotes from the industry to explain you these concepts. So do give it a try, because that way your concepts will really go not in your mind, but in your heart. Number two, I really and truly believe that your CFA Level 1 is fruitful only if you qualify for a good financial role. And how will that happen? If you pick up these concepts and are able to apply in the real practical financial world in your jobs. So what I have done is picked up all these concepts, and I've also taught you in my lecture series how to apply this in your Excel, so that your proficiency in Excel, knowledge of Excel is also enhanced. So with these two, in just 3 to 4 months with my lecture series, you can prepare the entire curriculum. Also, you will get 6 mock exams, which once given once every week will take you 1.5 to 2 months for your mock exams and revision. That way, in just 4 plus 2, which is 4 months for the curriculum to get over, 2 months for your mock exam and revision, in just 6 months, you will be fully prepared for the CFA Level 1. Details of the curriculum as well as a lot of demo sessions are given in the description. Do give it a shot, and trust me friends, it is available at a very, very nominal price. So do give it a shot.